we're here in the LA Fashion District with,
I'm Ken Smith, the Executive Director of the LA Fashion District.
okay, can you tell me a little about, a bit about the LA Fashion District?
Sure, we're actually the largest district devoted to fashion in the U.S., maybe one of the largest in the world. We have over 3,000 businesses, takes 100 blocks, and we really cover the wide range of fashion that's made California the creative center for fashion in the U.S.
And now, how far traveling do you have people coming to attend?
Oh, there's probably a dozen trade shows that happen right in the area around 9th and Los Angeles, where we're actually here right now. And we've got people coming from all over the world. Los Angeles really benefits because we have the Port of Los Angeles, where a lot of fashion that's coming from outside the U.S. is distributed around the country. And then there's a very vibrant manufacturing and design scene right here in Southern California as well.
And now, how long have you been with the LA Fashion District?
I've been here 15 years, so we've seen a lot of changes,
And
especially with the arrival of fast fashion, which has, LA and California has really led the charge in that category.
And then who was the most important person when you were seeking? Were you always in the fashion, or?
I actually come from the real estate world, not the fashion world. And you can, I'm not a big fashionista. Our role is to really encourage business and encourage investment in LA and in the fashion district.
And then, where is your favorite place to vacation? I know that's a little off-center, but
Wow,
we're in a beautiful climate here.
Well, last year I actually went up to Northern California, saw the redwoods and the Sierras. Those are great, but the desert's also a pretty fabulous place as well.
And then, how did you decide to leave real estate and get into fashion?
Well, I haven't really left real estate. It's still, the primary, like I said, our primary responsibility is to make everybody comfortable as they visit, shop, and work here. Our role is to really encourage business investment and economic development.
Mm-hmm. Is there one person that you know that you've touched the most in this industry?
Wow, that's a really hard question to answer. But I think we've added literally hundreds of stores in the district and created thousands of jobs. So I think a lot of people have benefited from the work that we're doing.
And then, with your passion being for the LA district, how you've been with it 15 years. Where do you see it going in the next 15 years?
We see a lot of growth both at the higher end of the market, which is the more, especially it's all around women, and contemporary fashion I think is where that growth is going to be, but also in the more modestly priced fashion. And the great thing about California is it's a very casual style. I think women today are wearing virtually what they want to wear. There's less people sort of setting the trends for women these days. They have their own ideas for fashion, and I think California really benefits from that because people can find a real diversity of styles and trends that are happening here.
And then, from all the students that have come through here in the last 15 years, which one is probably the top designer that has graduated from here?
Wow, Los Angeles is really blessed. We probably have more post-secondary schools devoted to fashion and fashion design than anywhere else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And FITM and Otis, which is right here in this building, probably are leading that. If you go over to FITM today, there's the Academy Award nominees have their costumes on display there, and FITM probably more than anywhere else is probably emblematic of the success, especially in the entertainment business. And we're really pretty closely tied to entertainment here in LA. It's one of, I think, the other big advantage of being in fashion in Los Angeles because of that connection to the entertainment industry, not just the movies and TV, but also the music industry as well, which is a real leader in fashion.
And then, what would you suggest for a designer in Chicago where we don't have a big entertainment as big as here and music industry?
Well, you know, the great thing about Los Angeles is that even for designers and manufacturers who are outside Los Angeles, many of them have representatives here. We have literally hundreds of showrooms carrying thousands of lines of clothing. And so a designer who's in Chicago or in Sydney, Australia can come and have their clothes repped right here, and they'll be right in front of all the buyers who are literally coming from around the world to look at the latest in fashion.
Oh, that's good to know. And then someone who wanted to get more into costuming, how would they break into that?
Wow, that's many designers work for larger companies initially, and that's probably the best way to break into it. But there are a number of organizations. There's a business incubator that's actually down on the 7th floor, Fashion Business Inc., and they work with a lot of small emerging designers, link them with other folks in the fashion industry, whether it's manufacturers or financiers, venture capitalists, to get them the knowledge and the help that they need to start their own business. So there's a number of ways to enter the industry. One of the great things about fashion is it doesn't require necessarily a lot of capital. So, everybody has a real shot at, making it here.
Yes, well, I want to thank you very, very much for your time and taking time out of your busy schedule. So hopefully we can maybe, inspire some designer in Chicago, because we work closely with quite a few of them.
Yeah,
And
it's a
so-
great town.
Yeah, it is. It's a little chilly right now, but it's cool. So again, thank you for your time.
That's great.
And thank you for taking time out of your busy day.
No, it's great. It's great
Thank
to
you.
have a chance to talk to you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.